A curious feature in Metroid Other M is the inclusion of Phantoon, a diabolical and ghostly space pirate general that has made only one other appearance in the entire Metroid series, which is in Metroid 3 Super Metroid, the direct prequel in the timeline. Near the end of Metroid Other M, Samus Aran returns to the bottle ship to retrieve the helmet of the late Adam Malkovich before the Galactic Federation destroys the facility. On the way to the command center, however, she is engaged by Phantoon, who has significantly grown in both size and power. This appearance on Phantoon's part is unexpected to say the least. Even out of place, perhaps. But there are two viable explanations for this emergence. The first explanation is fairly simple, being that Phantoon's DNA may have been present on and ergo extracted from Samus's suit along with the Metroid's and Ridley's DNA, both of which were used to create clone copies of their respective sources. The Phantoon at the end of Other M in that event would be a clone that made its appearance then and there after fully maturing. But there is one other possible reason for Phantoon's sudden appearance. As of Metroid Other M, all the space pirates are gone. All except for perhaps one. Although it may seem like Phantoon perished from his defeat in the wrecked ship, his appearance in Other M seems to prove he in fact did not, and it wouldn't be the first time an enemy seemed to have died but survived in reality. This is further supported by the fact that Phantoon vanishes the same way he appeared, suggesting he retreated wounded rather than met his demise. If indeed he did survive the fight, then Phantoon, as of Other M, is the last of the space pirates. Ergo, since his defeat in the wrecked ship, Phantoon has not only been reviving himself but also increasing his own lethality, granting himself greater mass and new abilities. With these new assets at his disposal, his resolve has been twofold. To find a viable way to restore the space pirates, the bottle ship being an ideal means of doing so, and to find and kill the one who defeated and nearly killed him, Samus Aran herself. But what if that is only the beginning of the truth of Phantoon's sudden appearance? What if the sheer madness of the Federation's plot to forge bioweapons, including the resurrection of the space pirates, was all a ruse? A vengeful master plan, the strings of which were being pulled by a cunning and insidious apparition? What if Phantoon was the true puppet master behind the creation of the bottle ship and its operations to revive the space pirates and the Metroids, and chose only to reveal himself and his wrath when his scheme was thwarted by the very one whom he sought to destroy? We know from the game's predecessor that Phantoon is perfectly capable of manipulating other entities, as is seen in the terrible Coven. This is further made clear by the fact that every enemy Samus engages in the final corridor leading to the control bridge emerges out of the same warp portals Phantoon generates to unleash his rage hands, literal manifestations of his own puppetry. To make sense of Other M and its place in the Metroid timeline, I find that this is the most plausible explanation for Phantoon at the end of the game. Samus Aran, returning to the bottle ship to retrieve Adam's helmet, unexpectedly encounters the true ringleader behind the Federation's nefarious experiments. Phantoon, the last of the space pirates.